Topstep just dropped a bomb, and this time it's not a rule or a payout change, it's a full platform wipeout. First, they quietly removed Tradovate. Some traders thought it was temporary, but now we know the truth. Topstep just confirmed after July 7th, Topstep X will be the only platform you can trade on. That's it. No more Tradovate, no more Ninja, no more Quantower. If you want to trade on Topstep, you will only be allowed to trade on Topstep X moving forward, period. And it's not just traders who are upset. Now, even Tradovate execs and other prop firm CEOs are calling out Topstep for their lack of transparency with this major move. So what's really going on behind the scenes? Why did Topstep make this move? And what does it mean for traders? Buckle up because I'm breaking it all down right now. Let's dive in.
Really quick, before we continue, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you never miss a future video. It really helps the channel. And don't forget to drop a comment with your thoughts on today's topic. We look forward to hearing what you think. Now let's get back to it.
Topstep made this major announcement on Topstep TV. Let's tune in to hear all of the details.
Let's get right into it. Huge moment here. Huge day here at Topstep. I want to bring in Gabe. Gabe, come on in. Let's tell the people the news. This is awesome. Let's do this.
All right. What's up, Dre? Good morning, everybody. It is a big day here at Topstep, and we have some exciting things to announce. So 1 year ago, we launched Topstep X as the ultimate trading experience. We weren't just building another order entry platform. We wanted to build a platform that brings our mission to life and gives traders the tools and features that they need to help them reach their goals. Since the start of the year, 82% of new traders here at Topstep chose Topstep X. Their pass rate's nearly twice as high, and they're taking home a little over $800 more in payouts on average. And that's why, as of today, we've decided to make the decision to go all in with Topstep X as the only supported platform here at Topstep. So a couple things I want to go through before I pass it off to Andre and MP is the timeline of how we are rolling it out. So nothing is happening today. This will be a phased transition, and we're doing it in a way that gives traders time to prepare. So from now until July 6th, nothing changes yet. All platforms are still supported. As of July 7th, all new trading combines will be purchased on Topstep X only. All current platforms outside of Topstep X can still reset and trade as usual. And all active funded accounts, whether it's Express or Live, will continue trading as usual. Starting August 1st, all new trading combines and reset purchases must be done on Topstep X only. All active accounts continue trading as usual on all other platforms, whether it's a combine, Express funded account, or a Live funded account. Until you break out of that account, you will continue to be able to trade on that. But that's it for the timeline. So I'm going to go ahead and pass it over to the head honcho himself and Andre. They're going to talk a little bit more about.
All right, so you heard it right there. It's official as of July 7th. All new trading combines with Topstep will have to be purchased on Topstep X. It's a phase out of all the other platforms. In other words, no more Ninja, no more Quantower. Every other platform is gone. Basically, you have until Sunday, July 6th to make decisions. After that, no other platforms are going to be supported. Starting Monday, July 7th, all new trading combines on Topstep X. If you already have an account with Topstep outside of Topstep X, you have until July 31st to either pass, you can reset, but after August 1st, all of the trading combines, all new trading combines and resets must be on Topstep X. Basically, if you have existing accounts, you have until July 31st. If you're planning to buy a new account, as of July 7th, Monday, July 7th, all new accounts will be on Topstep X. Now, Tradovate made their own announcement about this. They weren't too happy and shots were fired. Basically, they confirmed the timeline Topstep stopped supporting new combines for Tradovate on June 19th and will not be offering them moving forward. If you have an active combine, you will be able to reset your plan through July 31st. Of course, this is only for Tradovate. We're not sure about other platforms. And they also offered continue trading with Tradovate at one of the 21 prop firms offering your platform of choice. Tradovate is making it clear they believe traders should be given the freedom and flexibility to trade with every tool at their disposal. Don't let prop firms force you to stop trading with your chosen platform. And they make a valid point. I'm going to be as unbiased as I can here, not taking Topstep's side or going against them. I'm going to take a completely unbiased approach on this. I'd love to hear your comments and hear your opinions for Topstep or against Topstep on this move. But I do think that prop firms should offer multiple options in terms of platforms. This really sets up Topstep to now be the prop firm, offer their platform to trade on that platform. And if some of the rumors are true out there about the next steps that Topstep may be taking in terms of becoming a brokerage or a brokerage component to Topstep, seems like they're completing that circle within the futures prop firm space. Let's go back to the announcement and hear some of the details from Michael
The stats
Patak.
and why, the direction, the vision, and where we're headed from here. But thank you guys. Off to you.
Right. Thank
Oh,
you,
wow.
Gabe.
Oh, wow.
Let's
What
bring
up?
him in. There he is.
What
What's
up,
up,
Dre?
Mr. Michael Batak? Very, very exciting
What's up?
stuff here. Let's get right into it. Thoughts. Obviously, trading, changing platforms isn't the easiest of things, but the numbers don't lie. Let's
Numbers
get right
don't.
into
Yeah.
it.
You know what? We've had 15 plus different platforms for 15 years. 15 platforms for 15 years. There's I'm going to get into the whole thing here on all the platforms. Great. You know, to each their own. I used to always say, hey, bring your bat ball and glove.
There's an interesting stat that they're sharing. Over 82% of recently registered traders choose Topstep X. That's actually not surprising. And initially I thought, no way. But then I thought about it, it makes sense. Why? Well, Topstep X, usually when there is a discount or some type of promotion with Topstep, it's for Topstep X, right? Number two, there's no daily loss limit to any accounts on Topstep X. If you open Rhythmic, Tradovate, or any other platform, you do have a daily loss limit on your combines. So that makes sense. And number three, the scaling rules, right? No scaling rules on Topstep X, scaling rules on every other platform. So that 82%, because of the way they have their rules, actually makes sense.
Whatever platform you're comfortable with, let us know and we'll make it available. So that was like really like the first, 15 years. And last year we really started thinking, well, how is Topstep X performing? We put it out there. We met the Project X guys. We invested in the Project X guys, and we said, build us Topstep X and make it its own experience.
Very interesting comment there. We met with the Project X guys. So for those of you that don't know, Topstep X is a white label version of Project X. In other words, Project X is the main platform. You slap a couple logos and some modifications based on what the platform wants. And in this case, you got Topstep X. But Project X is available with other prop firms as well. Trader, the list goes on and on. But there's multiple prop firms that offer Project X. The interesting comment he just made is we went to the folks or the team, the Project X team. The reason that's interesting is there is a rumor, right? Again, I'm clarifying this is a rumor, but it's been mentioned several times on social media, including with this announcement, a prop firm CEO from another prop firm other than Topstep X, and I'll share that in a second. Is Project X owned by Topstep? They haven't publicly said that yet, but the rumor or the speculation is that Topstep owns Project X. And there's actually a very interesting post that Michael Batak made about this, slightly accepting or acknowledging that.
For our community, because no other platform at all was building anything for the prop industry. Nobody was building anything. And we've been doing this for 15 years, and no hate on any of those platforms. They're all great. You know, if you have a brokerage account, they're great. But for our prop firm, we needed something more dialed. And Project X came to us. Casey McIntosh over there, president of it, is awesome. Has traded everywhere, knows everything about trading. And they said, hey, I got the team and I got the roadmap that you guys can design for us for Topstep X. And
again, that's pretty interesting. I want to share a post on X from Matt Leach, CEO of My Funded Futures. Now that Topstep has officially dropped Tradovate, will Topstep finally reveal they own Project X? Which in this video, Michael Patak is playing as it's a separate company. We'll find out down the road if Topstep truly owns Project X or not.
That's where we got the white label and Topstep X. And then we said, hey, let's see how this goes. So that was a see how it goes type of thing. And that see how it goes has been a year of seeing how it goes. And 82% of folks are choosing it. I'm going to go data set from January this year to today. Is it today? Yeah. The first H1. Data set. Traders are all here. You guys think data. This isn't just fluff. Oh, it's the next thing. It's the futures of futures trading. But we're not using fluff talk. We're going to go to you guys with data and bring data to you guys because we have seen this. Now, there will be people that will be like, oh, I don't want to change platforms. That's fine. You don't have to. But at Topstep, we're moving forward with Topstep X as our sole platform. Why? Because more people are taking larger payouts. The pass rate's higher. 80% of people that I mentioned are choosing it. So that isn't even our only platform, and people are already choosing it. Where's the stats? Here we go. Pass rates almost twice as high, 86% higher. So you guys can knock it. Anybody will be like, oh, it's stupid. You guys, we're in it to help you become better traders. These other platforms, again, have not built these things. So that being said, Project X built these things. And now we're seeing pass rates that are higher. We're seeing bigger payouts. These are the payouts.
So the stats are interesting. We already know that, 82 or 83% of Topstep traders are already on Topstep X. Well, if the number is already that high, of course your pass rate and your payouts are going to be higher. It's based on a higher percentage already trading on Topstep X versus other platforms. I've already said, one of the reasons most traders are choosing Topstep X is number one, obviously when there is a discount or any promo, it's for Topstep X only. You don't have a daily loss limit when you sign up on Topstep X, and your scaling rules are not in effect when you're trading on Topstep X as well. So these stats, they make sense, but it's because traders are already on that platform.
The average payouts, $3,250 for a Topstep X trader. It's almost $1,000 more. It's like $850 or something like that. For versus other platforms. I got other ones. And this is all the prop owners out there. We get a third less support inquiries from Topstep X. Third less. So that's really exciting. So let's see what else I got.
MP, I got some more stats to add on to the payout for you if you want.
I figured you would too. Yeah.
Yeah, all good. So
the timeline.
Yeah, I got you. So I'll go back to the timeline in a second, but on the conversation of statistics and payouts. So this is all, once again, data derived from January 1 of this year to now.
Yeah.
On average, Topstep X traders actually earn their first payout 5 days faster, in 12 days on average versus 17 in other platforms. Another really great statistic. Also, average winning days are about $150 larger on Topstep X. So I could associate that with maybe potentially the lockout feature could be something that's helping with that. That's major in comparison to other platforms out there. And then about 50% of the time, traders using Topstep X have more winning days in general compared to only about 40%. So you're seeing these increases in pretty necessary, efficient processes and ways of improving their trading, right? Sharpening the stone, doing, like you talk about jab, 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 right? So becoming 1% better every day. This is the platform that is really equipping traders to be able to get 1% better every day. And I think that that's the stats speak for themselves purely.
Look, I traded on T4. I traded on T4 for 25 years.
Yep.
Remember that, Dre? When I said, hey,
do.
it took me, and I wasn't going to jump over the Project X platform right away because we just started our working with them.
Well, love them or hate them, whether you agree with this or not, Topstep X will be the only platform moving forward that you can trade on if you want to trade with Topstep. It's going to be very interesting how this plays out in the futures prop firm space because every other futures prop firm out there offers multiple platforms for their traders. Now, I want to be as unbiased as possible in this video, and I'd love to know your comments, what you think about this major move that Topstep just made with Topstep X as their only platform. There are some questions with Topstep X and the association with Project X. There's even a bigger question with data sharing with Project X. Let's take a look at some of the data sharing guidelines for Project X. Now, this was actually posted on their website until very recently. They have removed it. So what about your back office tools? We have a very robust admin interface that allows you to monitor trades, positions, and orders, create, close, and modify accounts, execute, pull, and flatten positions and orders, and more. So far, so good. Listen to this. Our platform also has cross-firm risk monitoring, meaning if a trader is trading at firm A and firm B at the same time, we will alert both firms of potential fraudulent behavior, hedging, grid trading, team trading, etc. That's Project X. So in other words, if you look at all the prop firms that use Project X, they can share this data within prop firms. And it's not just about the traders that are cheating, hedging, grid trading, team trading, the schemers, the scammers. You know, as a trader, I should have, number one, I should know if I'm trading on a platform that is sharing my trader data with other prop firms. Number two, I should have that choice whether I want to trade with them or not because of data sharing. It's not just the cheaters. This can affect traders that play by the rules. This can affect profitable traders. So I think this big question mark right now with the association between Topstep and Project X and Topstep X. Project X, is it owned by Topstep? We know that Topstep X is a white label version of Project X, and we know that Project X has data sharing stipulations, trader data sharing stipulations within that platform. Look, this isn't meant to be a video bashing Topstep in any way. They've done a lot for the futures prop firm space over the years, and credit where credit is due. They're clearly evolving, building their own platform, and if rumors are true, maybe even a brokerage in the horizon, that's big. Progress deserves recognition, but transparency matters too. I still think it would go a long way if Topstep confirmed or denied their association with Project X. Because let's be honest, the conversation around data sharing within futures prop firms isn't just about the cheaters, the schemers, and the scammers. Even legit traders, those following the rules, deserve to know where their data is going and make a decision. Do I want to trade on a platform that is potentially sharing my trader data? So I want to hear from you. Do you think this is a smart move by Topstep? Will you still trade with them knowing that Topstep X is now the only option? And how do you feel about the broader implications of potential data sharing or potential trader data sharing behind the scenes? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's talk about it.
And just like that, another chapter in the prop firm soap opera. Topstep's making power moves, cutting off every platform like it's an X that didn't meet the standards. And now they're rolling solo with Topstep X? Bold, risky, maybe genius, maybe not. But hey, in the prop firm world, the plot always thickens. If you found this breakdown helpful or just came for the drama, smash that like button, Hit subscribe and don't forget to ring that notification bell so you never miss the next hot mess in the trading world. That wraps up the Top Step drama. For now, stay sharp and remember, the house always wins.